All right, got a guy that busted the knotter on his Hesston 4570. Dealer wants a lot of money for a brand new knotter and a cam. As you can see, the cam ripped all the teeth off and exploded pretty good. So I'm Frankenstein. I can put knotters on anything. John Deere and New Holland on John Deere. So today we're going to put an Oliver on a Hesston. They're not too far off. Same knotter shaft. The beautiful thing about Oliver is they have a hub. They have an insert inside all their cam gears. So, and this I re-drilled the hole, but the whole point is, pull that out. The reason I drilled that new hole, there's one here, two here. It was off just a little bit, so I had to retime this cam to match the cam of the Hesston. There's the hub. There's the hole in the cam. So what I did is I lined up the keyway on here, like so. I'm gonna line the teeth up. Excuse me here. Trying to get that set back on there. Take my glasses off so I can actually see what I'm doing. And we line it up. Keyway's lined up, the teeth are lined up, so everything's in time. And the only thing Oliver does is they run a bolt, and they usually run a lighter bolt, but I just did a grade 8 bolt and nut. That'll lock that hub onto that cam. The cam's in time. The greatest thing about the Oliver cams is it'll fit anything. Like, it'll fit, depend on the shaft size, but you can machine the hub out. The cam will literally work anything as long as you use the Oliver knotter as well. So we're gonna put the Oliver knotter on it. It's right here. And if you guys look at the pinion gears on these are meaty. This is why I don't hardly ever sell or have Oliver knotters that break. They just don't have trouble. It's just a really heavy built knotter, very heavy. As you can see, this will set right on there. See? And if you can see, it's even heavier than the Hesston knotter. And I've never seen an Oliver do that. I mean, not saying that they can't, but all my years I haven't never seen one blow apart like that. So it just, the Oliver's definitely built a lot better. So now that I have this cam, so all I gotta do now is put everything together, shim it, get everything set. And we even did an update for here. I don't know what he did with it. It's right here. So what we're doing now, guys, on the end of the knotters, everybody's like, so here's the original bearing. And what happened was the lock here kind of broke off, wore off the end because it was not locked on. So we're going with a greasable bearing. Okay. Oh, where the heck's the lock at? Oh, there it is. So we're going to put a greasable bearing in place of the sealed bearing. So as you can see, I'm going to put the grease fitting in a spot where it can be reached, and you guys can lubricate the bearing. I don't know why they don't do that. I know the knotter doesn't turn that fast, but when these balers get age on them, they're out in the weather a lot, like this one has been. It's kind of nice to be able to grease the bearing once in a while at least. And it doesn't turn that fast. It ain't like it's turning all the time either. So what I'm going to do is do an update on this, but I want to let people know that don't matter where the keyway is on the knotter shaft. The nice thing about the Oliver knotters, the cams anyways, is that you can turn that cam and re-drill the hole. It's just a 1/4 inch bolt in there, and put it in any position you want, and it'll fit any baler, literally, that cam will. So, other than international, obviously, but it'll fit like a New Holland, John Deere, but you have to use the Oliver knotter half with the cam so the teeth mesh up correctly. But this comes down to the point, guys. I've put the knotters, swapped them from one to the other. John Deere's, I put New Holland knotters on them. Everybody's like, well, how do you get the tucker finger to work? Well, that's simple. I simply just braze a nut onto the cam on the backside of a New Holland, and I thread a bolt with that little spacer on it to activate the tucker fingers. There's a way to do everything, guys. There's a way around it. They interchange back and forth. The mounting brackets are different on the knotters. It's simple. Just get the knotter off this chamber at the same height. Either it's a side bracket or it's a flat bracket. Either one. Like the early 77s, they're actually flat-faced, like a 66 New Holland. So You can change anything over to whatever you want, guys. This is why, I guess, all the years I've done this, I don't threat somebody blows their baler up. If they got one in the hedgerow, 9 times out of 10, I can pull all the parts off. Takes a while, but I can, put the other parts on and get the guy baling again. So, all right, well, we'll cut off the video here, and then we'll do segments of it as we're putting it together.